What's up guys, Cali Sunset Gaming with you again, and today I'm bringing you something a little different. Today I'm going to be giving you my initial thoughts and reactions to the new gameplay trailer for FIFA 21. I'm going to waste no time getting straight into it, so let's have a look at the trailer and see if they impress. Let's get to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the video, pause it when there's points that I feel like we should talk, and then at the end I'm just going to sum it up with my overall opinions. So I'll put it in the bottom corner for you guys to watch as well. Whilst you're watching this with me, let me know what your thoughts are about the gameplay trailer in the comment section below as well. If you are enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe as well as smash a like on this video if you enjoy the reaction. So let's have a look at what EA have got to offer.
FIFA 21 rewards you for your creativity and control both on and off the ball, with more intelligent player positioning, better scoring opportunities, and player-controlled runs.
Oh, yes, Mbappe.
Last season, dynamic one-on-ones put you in charge of 1v1 battles. In FIFA 21, agile dribbling lets you unleash your creativity to go past the defender. Show off some fast footwork to leave them lost for words. Hold down the right shoulder button and use the left stick to get close control over the ball. See how Sterling uses his quick feet to take it around the defender and lays off that perfect through ball. Or do it in style with the new skill moves like the bridge dribble and the ball roll fake to explode past defenders.
Just pause it there. Straight away that sounds pretty awesome in terms of the fact that they've included a mechanic that gives you the ability to provide a more accurate close control dribble to take on multiple players at once. But I found in FIFA 20, if a person was trying to do a skill move and you managed to time a tackle well enough to get the ball, it would still count as a foul. So this one's a little bit on and off for me. It's good. If I had the ball at my feet, it's going to be good. I imagine if you practice enough with it, it's going to be so difficult to defend against. But at the same time, they're going to have the defending up to scratch to be able to accommodate for it, because just because a person has a low centre of gravity and can do really good skills doesn't mean that they can take on a whole squad by themselves. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. But overall, I think it's a pretty cool addition.
And in defence, counter the oncoming attacker by using your muscle to stop them in their tracks.
Creative runs.
In past seasons, you rely on the AI to make the right runs off the ball. Now you've got more control over your attacker's movement in the build-up. Get inventive and control your teammates' runs with directed pass and go and directed runs. Watch how a tap on the left bumper and a flick of the right stick sends Salah into space before he dispatches the return. Or lock onto one player to take matters into your own hands.
Call me a skeptic. But for those of you guys that have played FIFA 2004, if you did, leave a comment in the comment section below. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this was a mechanic that was in FIFA 2004. I remember it vividly because it was one of their main selling points. Basically, if you held L1 and pressed either triangle, square, depending on the cursor that appeared above your players' heads, you could feed a pass through to that player, and it would be perfectly weighted to either be a through ball or to be a pass over the back four. This was something that didn't really catch on and wasn't in FIFA 2005, I don't believe. But this isn't necessarily a new mechanic. This is one they had years ago, 17 years ago. It's just something that they've reintroduced. Will it work out well? I think it will. There's way too much reliance on the computer doing its job, and it doesn't. The computer's just not responsive enough, and that can lose your games. So I think this edition is absolutely awesome.
The world's best players are always in the right place at the right time. Now they have that same level of positional awareness in FIFA. World-class forwards like Sergio Aguero hold their runs to stay onside. Creative playmakers like Kevin De Bruyne find the spaces to play those incisive through balls. Midfielders like Fabinho shut off passing lanes. And defensive giants like Van Dijk block more effectively when they get in the way of shots and crosses.
That's cool. Just pause it again. So for what they described about each player having their own personality, cool in concept, but remember not so long ago EA said that the teams would now have their own personality because of their managers. The manager would, if they played a tiki-taka style of play, then essentially that team would play exactly like they do in real life. We found that to be a complete hoax. That's not true. A lot of the times when you were playing on the harder difficulties, everybody would adapt to tiki-taka style of play. Whereas as Chelsea, if I was playing against a lower league side, I would be more inclined to assume that a long ball approach would be what they would go for to try and cut out as many players as possible. But they didn't. Every team you went against was trying to do tiki-taka just because it's difficult to defend against. So I guess the computer assumes that because it's harder to defend against, it makes the game more difficult. Adding this makes you think that each player is going to have their own personality, but the way that they've worded it straight away makes me think certain players will just be put into archetypes. So, for instance, Aguero is a goal-scoring forward who hangs off that last man. So, as a result, he'll be put into that bracket. Oh, Lewandowski scores a lot of goals, put him into that bracket as well, even though they're two completely different players. And they don't have the same play style because one's 6'2" and the other's like 5'8". But it's a step in the right direction. I just think them saying the players are going to have their own specific personalities, not entirely true. I think there's just going to be 4 or 5 archetypes and then players will just be put into that mould. And then that's the type of style that they'll have. Still an improvement, I guess. I'm just sceptical. I'm just really sceptical. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this is a good addition? Do you think it's not going to make much difference? FIFA fans, we've fell victim to their sales pitches before all the time. Like I said before, with the teams having their own personalities, that wasn't accurate. That wasn't true. So let me know what you think.
FIFA 21 also smooths out those defense v attack free-for-alls when the ball goes loose in the box with a refreshed collision system. Now you'll see less falling over and more natural outcomes when players fight to be first to the ball. And a
Amazing addition. Amazing. Because FIFA 20 was an absolute mess. Professional footballers just falling over their own feet, tripping over teammates, trying to pass to teammates that are on the floor, trying to run through teammates that are laid on the floor in a heap holding their knee. This is a perfect addition, 100%.
On the fundamentals includes your feedback to unlock creativity in FIFA 21. Switch on new manual headers and send headed shots and passes exactly where you're aiming. Dispatch the ball into space for your teammate to run onto with more effective long through balls. Master those skills? Competitor mode gives you an idea of what it's like to play against the best FIFA players in the world, giving your opponent better skill moves, dribbling and all-round tactical awareness so you can take it beyond legendary. But don't worry if you miss your chance. Have another go at striking it just right.
They've got the best players in football, so it's almost as if the computer copies the styles of the best players at FIFA to make the game more difficult for you. I mean, that's an awesome addition. Whether that's going to be something that's in career mode, I don't know. It might just be something that you can do on Play Now. I hope it's not just purely for Ultimate Team, where you can get specific coins for playing specific players. That's really weird. I said the best players in FIFA, but no one's contacted me from EA. It's really strange. Because I am sick.
With new gameplay rewinds in kickoff mode for a second shot at perfection.
Gameplay rewind. Right. That'll be cool for... That will be really cool for training, I guess. When you're just practicing just to get those perfect shots. But I will state it here. And I will state it now. If you use those against your mate in a kickoff game, you should hang your head in shame. This needs to be spread around. This needs to go viral. Because this has to be a FIFA rule immediately. No rewinds during a game against your mate. I can see some of you thinking about doing it already. Shameful. Shameful.
That's a quick tour of some of the biggest features coming to gameplay in FIFA 21.
Yeah.
With the all-new attacking system, smarter positioning, better scoring opportunities, and player-controlled runs, you'll be rewarded for flexing your creativity and control in FIFA 21. And there's much more to come in career mode and FIFA Ultimate Team.
Well, awesome. Awesome. They are definitely stepping in the right direction. 100% stepping in the right direction with this. Improvements in gameplay have been needed. The collision, that was a massive thing for me. It just sucks you out of the immersion straight away when you've got Kante rolling about on the floor and Alonso trying to drill a pass at his forehead. That just pulls you out straight away. It wouldn't happen. I'm not saying that it has to be super realistic and exactly like what it is in real life, but I don't want an arcade game. I want a simulation of real life to an extent. So all these points put in are just amazing. For them to say that there's more things coming for career mode and Ultimate Team, even though they've already announced stuff for career mode, is amazing. It means that they've got more things to show us, which is going to be awesome, because in terms of the things that they've already added, it's impressive. And I think it can only get better from here. Like, I genuinely feel as if FIFA 21 may be the game where we start to say they do listen to us. All those years of dealing with difficult to play games, bang average career modes, no innovation, they could be on the turnaround. And I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Just bear in mind that obviously they do have more things to announce, and I want to hear what you guys think, whether it's something that you guys are going to be purchasing. I'm thinking about getting the early access just so that I've got the opportunity to play the career mode and show you guys the career mode as well. But let me know, are you going to buy the early access? Are you going to get the special edition so you get stuff for Ultimate Team? I don't really play Ultimate Team that much, so I don't really think I'm going to be utilising it. Overall, I'm pumped for FIFA 21, and I'll be honest with you, it's the first time in a very, very long time that I've been excited for a FIFA game to the extent where I'm eager for it to come out. Usually it's just rinse and repeat, year after year. I get it, I realise I'm not going to be entirely happy with it, but this time it's different. This time I feel like genuine change has happened. If you did like this reaction video, do let me know in the comments as well. Make sure you smash that subscription button. I haven't done a reaction video before, but I thought I had to do it for FIFA 21 just because of the hype surrounding it. I appreciate you guys joining me, and I will see you guys next time on Cali Sunset Gaming.